Hey, welcome everyone. How is everyone today? I hope you're having a good one. Um, well, a lot of energies, a lot of stuff happening. I hope people you're embracing it. You're embracing it, this opportunity as everything converges. How's everyone? G'day, Brianna. G'day, Judy. G'day, Sue. How are you lovely people going today? You having a good day? I just thought I'd pop on quickly to do some readings before I go out. What a wonderful day. What a wonderful day. How's everything going? I guess it's night where some of you people are, and it's day where some of you people are. And if it's not day or night, what is it? So how you people been going? What you been going through? What have you been dealing with? Anything good? Anything interesting? Wow. Well, it's morning here. It's morning here in Adelaide. It's not hot, not cold. Ow. Brianna. Well, just relax. Just relax. Enjoy the show. And I trust that you've got a little bell. Is there anyone in your house? Ring the bell. I need something. Bring it to me. Absolutely, you got to have a bell, especially if you've got spouses around. It's about time they pull their weight. Well, I am going to be on for a little while. I've got 2 sticks of incense. When the incense is gone, so am I. What is it? Argwood today. Argwood is beautiful. So, they're in bed, are they? Well, then you need one of those horn things, those air horns. That'll wake them up. That'll wake them up. Come on, need something. I just had surgery. That's it. Milk it. Yes, it's painful. Why it's when you've got those internal things while they're healing, they're just they are super sore. Yeah, but that's okay. That's all part of it. So, people, I will start with a group reading for everyone, and then I better get my card. Wait a second. I can, you know what? I can see next to your name if you've shared or not. So, thank you, Brianna. Brianna's been a gem. Who else hasn't shared me out? Pot calling the kettle black. I haven't shared myself out. I better do that. 1 sec. Okay, I'm sharing out. Twist in, shout. Okay. So please share, people. That'll be much appreciated. I'm just doing the same thing. I'll go into this and it'll make noise like that. And I'll press a few buttons and see what's going on. Okay. Okay, wait a sec. I gotta change profiles. Get all my good shares on. Yeah, well, what's it been a year, since the beginning of the year or just before? Pages can actually join groups. So if you have a page and you do live readings, make sure you join a heap of groups in that in your page name too. That way you can share it out. So you can do it on your page and then share it straight out from your page. I'm just doing the same thing. So how are you people embracing the change? A lot of changes, a lot of energies. Are you embracing it? Are you growing? Are you pushing through? Bling, bling, bling. That's it, my phone blinging. Okay. Just sharing. Ooh. So how are you feeling today? You all good? Brianna's good, Sue. Let's see if it works. Let's see if what works. Oh, yeah, the bell. Yeah. Share that bell. Okay, I'll share it out. That's enough for me. Too much oversharing. What was I thinking before? Oh, look at those. These and those. And if I need them. Okay, so people, you know how I like to start? I like to start, let's see. Oh, that's right, with a group reading. Okay, let's just see the energies. What's going around today? What's happening for everyone? Okay, this is group reading for everyone. So take what resonates and what doesn't resonate. Just go, meh, meh, meh. Well, looks like we have work to do, people. This is a funny one. I've got the Shaman card, Trust in Fire Forces, but this is inverted. This is people. This is like we're creating resistance. We're creating resistance in our thoughts at the moment. Okay, I really feel it's our thoughts. And and this is the thing: is when we have expectations on how we think things should be, that's us not trusting in higher forces, and we tend to get tunnel vision. Okay, but sometimes we want something to come to pass, or we want sometimes to happen. Sometimes karmically, karma is movement. We need to take action. Okay, so I'm getting this action that needs to be in trusting the higher forces. That also means this is the game inside the mind. This is the battle of the mind. So when we're not trusting, we're like, I want to trust in higher forces, the greater good, but what I'm going through at the moment, it doesn't look like it. Okay, well, we have to stand up and fight. So those negative thoughts, because thoughts create our reality, we have to go inside at the moment, and we have to go and look at our thoughts and go, what am I thinking? Okay, what am I adding energy to? Because next to this card, I've got the great teacher inverted, and underneath that, I've got undesirable villains. That means, people, this at the moment, this is all talking about the mind game. Okay, where is your focus going? Okay, what are you manifesting in your mind? Because thoughts create our reality. And I've got these first 4 cards here. They've all come up to say, big picture. Okay, you got to fight for it. Okay, people, this is about exercising our power, exercising our mind. When negative thoughts come in and we're like, "Woe is me," do we sit there feeding the negative thoughts, or do we start to learn from our experiences and go, "Wait a sec, I have to push that. I have to take control over this thought. I have to realize that this is just a thought, and I have to push it out." At the moment, I've got these cards saying, "People, get on top of your thoughts and clear that mind, because it's all perception." See, I got the Air Guardian, shift your perception. It's inverted. That means it's in your mind. Okay, so where all these thoughts are coming through at the moment, people, I've got the universe saying, okay, you got to take control over your mind. You got to take control over your thoughts, because we reap what that reap what we sow comes underneath that. This is talking about what thoughts are you feeding when you've got negative thoughts. Okay, when we go into worry, and then we run all these stories in our heads at the moment of what's going to happen, how things are going to play out. Okay, and we put that into the universe. So at the moment, people, you've just been asked to have a look at your thoughts and stand up and fight. Understand that you have control over your thoughts. And we need to exercise that right over our thoughts. Because we create and we draw in a lot of the drama. Okay. And then if we don't, if we feed it, we end up worrying about stuff that is going to play out how it's going to play out regardless. And we sit there and we feed it. And then we get through it. Have you ever had that time where someone does something and you're like, oh, I'm going to say this to them if I say that to them, and then you run all the scenarios, something happened at work, and you run all these scenarios and all these stresses and all these things you run and you feed in your head, and then you get to work and no one gives a shit about what the mistake that you made. Okay, it happens to us all the time. We create our own stress. We create our reality. People, this is a time. Stand up and have a look at what you're feeding in your mind. Okay? Because when we feed something, then we grow the attachment to it, and we give it energy, and it grows and it grows and it grows. These cards here that people are saying, take responsibility for your thoughts. Take responsibility what you're feeding in your mind. And sometimes we're going to sit there and go, get out of your thought, get out of our head. Why am I thinking that way? Why am I thinking that way? And we've got to catch ourselves. Okay? But when we catch ourselves, we get better at doing it, and then these thoughts seem to have less power and hold over us. Okay, and that was the group reading, and the happy card for everyone was this growth. That will give you the growth. That will give you the growth that you need, the growth that you're after. Okay, that will improve yourself, your skill set. Remember, middle card, it's inverted. We want to turn it around. The great teacher, learn from spiritual experiences. So they're people. That was a group reading. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you. No, I'm not going yet. Would you like that? No, you want me to let me entertain you? Is that what you want? Or you just want to read? You just want to hang out. You just want to hang out and be cool because it's sunny days here. Yeah, absolutely, Judy. Got to catch it and let it go. Hey, Penny. How you going, gorgeous? Okay. That was a group reading for everyone. I've just got to double check something. No, I'm not a robot. I'm just looking at the computer. Don't worry, man. I'm on my other monitor. I've got a TV up here, and I've got two monitors down here. One there and one there. Okay, I'm logged in. Yes, I am logged in. Okay, so I'm going to start with a group. I'm going to do a freebie giveaway, and then people, I'll be doing 1 or 2 card pulls for everyone, and then if you want a few people want an extended reading, please donate to the PayPal link, Exchange of Energies. That'll be much appreciated, because software costs money, and it doesn't look this flash from freebies. Okay, so if you want extended reading, people, please donate. That would be much appreciated. Let me just get the thing down the banner. There we go. Look at that. Modern technology. Gee, that's good. Okay, so I will start. I got a freebie to give away, courtesy of the man who drinks a lot of coffee. So pick a number between 40 and 60, and no one here you haven't got a camera on. at your place. So if you're not sitting next to anyone, you can pick a number or you can pick your nose. It is up to you. No judgment. Okay, but pick a winner. Pick a winner, people. So whoever picks the number of destiny will get the reading of destiny, courtesy of Healing with Statfee. Okay. 56. You're younger than that, Penny. Come on. Yeah, he was younger than that. What are you doing? 56, 57, 58, 59, 60. Really? You can do it. That's okay. I'm just messing with you. Hey, Jade, how you going? Just messing with you. So I haven't seen anyone pick the number, so people keep going. Keep going. Hey, Evelyn. Oh, what was the number again? Yep, I remember. Oh, but yep. Go up and check that no one's got it. No. Have another go, you beautiful people. Have another go. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. We have a winner. Wait a sec, I just got to take the banner off, Judy. Otherwise, it'll come back on and people get all excited again. Yep, that's off. Okay, Judy, you're up. You're up. Pretty sure you had the number, didn't you? Yeah, the number. There we go. Yay. Okay, Judy, if I can just get you. Take a big breath in, big breath out, focus on your heart. Did you sleep on your shoulder, Judy? Was it all clicky? Suddenly my shoulder's all clicky. We can beat ourselves up sometimes about all sorts of stuff, but sometimes we got to let go of that beating ourselves up and just go, okay, we've got a next choice to make. Let's make the next choice, Judy. Okay. I just feel like there's no point, we like, I should have done this, I should have done that. Okay, we got to get out of that mode. We've got to get out of that mode. We've got to get out of that mindset because every moment now it's just unfolding. Okay. Now's unfolding and the energies are shifting. Okay, but it's almost like you're feeling there's a bit just a little anxious about, wanting to do the right thing. It feels like there's a little bit of pressure on yourself, too much, a little bit in the mind. Just, Judy, just. Okay. Sometimes we just got to let things play out. There's a process in hand. Okay, but at the moment there seems to be attachment to outcomes, attachment to what you want to see, and we got to let go of all that, Judy. We got to let go of all that. Okay. Okay, because as soon as we have attachments to outcomes, like we all do. We do this all the time. It just seems that there's an attachment. Seems to be that there's an outcome that you want to go a certain way, and that's okay. But now you can let go of it and give it to the universe and surrender it, because we're not going to see. You're not going to see how things are going to work out. When we get hooked on the way we think things should be and how they should, we miss. There's so much that we miss because we're tunnel vision, and at the moment there's just a bit of tunnel vision there. You let go of it. You've got to let go of that tunnel vision. The universe will work out whatever you're going from. At the moment, I've got to see things from a high perspective, inverted, and that's telling me, Judy, that you're in your mind. You're in your mind feeding it. You're in your mind trying to work something out. Whatever's happened, whatever you're going through, and this is causing you just a bit of concern. But the universe wants you to let it go. Once you expand your universe, expand yourself, it's all predestined. It's going to play out, Judy. Just let the universe sort it. Regardless of how it looks like it's working out, it's going to work out the exact way it should. Okay, but your job is not to get confirmation that, okay, yeah, it's all going to be cool, it's all going to be good, and put my mind at ease. No, the universe is like, yeah, no, game on. The universe is, at the moment, is like, Judy, it's like, no, you're going to push this out of your head. This is part of the growth. You know, because when we're inside our head and then we want this to work out and we want it to heal, and sometimes the healing comes from just letting go of the outcome and just watching it play out. Because so many times we're looking for how things are going to turn out, and we miss the lesson. We miss what's there to learn. Sometimes what's there to learn is to start to let go, start to detach from outcome, start to detach from how we think things should be. Because when we do that, we create space. When we create space, we start to see things for what they are. So there's a lot of, this is a lesson for you at the moment, is letting go. Is letting go of outcomes. Okay, it doesn't matter, you got to let it. Because you're going inside your head and it's just creating, it feels like, you're having those moments where you're doing really good and you pushed it out. Okay, you're like, okay, yeah, positive. Yeah, I'm good, focused, but then it's going to come back in. It is going to come back in. Okay? Push it back out. Trust your instincts. Know that the universe has got it all happening. It's part of the experience. I know we want what's best, but that's their journey. There's always two ways we can go about it. Trust your intuition and your instincts, but don't overdo it. Okay? Don't overdo it. It'll work out how it's meant to work out. But the problem is when we get into worry, we miss seeds, we miss those little prompts, Judy, where when our intuition, our intuition says, hey, say this or do this, which can really make a difference, which can really help the universe flow into what it's working with your son. But if we don't listen, we're inside of our head and we've got things worked out the way what we think we should do, we miss all these little prompts. And those little prompts can be really powerful things. The universe could be throwing you a seed. Okay? Or your instincts should say, hey, I should do this. But that doesn't show me love. What will my son think? Rah, rah, rah. And then we've missed an opportunity. The universe has given us an opportunity to flow. right, in its stance, and we've got into our attachment to our analytical mind, and we've missed the flow of the universe. That's why it's so important to trust in the universe. It's not trust in the universe, you must trust in the universe. No, the universe is flowing. The energy is flowing. When we stay in those worried areas, we miss out. We miss out on the little prompts. We miss out on the little things because we got it worked out. And the universe is going, man, I'm working over here. Aren't you watching? Okay. Because where you see, I just want things to work out for my son, that's okay. You do get like that. But at the moment, what I'm seeing in front of me is this is that opportunity for you to come in greater flow with the universe. But you've got to quiet that thought. You've got to quiet that mind. You've got to not feed those thoughts that say, this is how it is. There's a lot here. This is letting go of outcomes and being in the moment. Okay, I got the seeker's journey inverted. There's two ways you can go about this. We can use these as we go through these things and we go through these worries. We can go, universe, when's that happening? Please take away my worry. Or we can step back from that and go, what do I have to do on my end? Because when we start to do things on our end, Judy, I just feel that there's so much to be learned on your behalf. And what if your son is going through this and it's part of his contract so you can see stuff about yourself? The longer you avoid looking at yourself and what you can do to come in flow, maybe he has to go through some more lessons because there's something for you to see. We don't know that. We don't know what the contract is. But we've got to work on our level the best we can. And that starts with letting go, taking control of the mind, and not letting the mind dictate. We've got instincts, we've got insight, okay? But if the analytical mind is running the show, it makes it really hard. Yeah. Well, there's that connect. It's hard. It's hard. It's hard, Judy. But that's okay. It's allowed to be hard sometimes. Okay? It's okay. You'll get through it. The harder some things are, the greater the opportunity is to learn from oneself. Okay? Greater the opportunity is to learn from oneself. So at the moment, you're being asked to stand strong. Pick the way you want to go about something, Judy. The way when we get that, your instincts, what spirit's telling you, or whatever, however you want to look at it, you go, okay, look, here's my game plan. I'm going to step back. I'm going to listen. Okay. And then you've got to stand in your power, stand in that. Okay. And you're going to get bombarded. You're going to get bombarded with thoughts, feelings. Understand that and take control of that as much as you can. Otherwise, we become the victim when we embellish when we embellish what comes in, and we take on all these feelings and woe is me. Okay, we gotta let go of that all. Otherwise, the feeders come. Okay. I hope that's helped you, Judy. And that was donated by Thank you, Healing with Steffi. Thank you, Steffi. He's probably doing something. Don't know. Haven't seen him this morning. Haven't talked to him today. Oh, what do you? Oh, yeah, you're thanking Steffi because it was his donated reading. I was like, hey, he's not here. What are you thanking him for? Oh, come on, man. I thought I just did it. No, the universe helped me. The flow of the universe, and we are all one. Okay. So, people, please go to the link if you'd like an extended reading. Okay. It's not so much feeling sorry for myself, but when we give energy to those fantasies of our projections into how we think it should be, because we want the best, Judy. We want the best for our kids. We want the best for the people that we care about. And then when we focus, depending on where we put our focus, we build those energies and we make it harder on ourselves. Okay. And people spend so much time trying to project even the good stuff, the bad stuff and the good stuff. We spend so much time projecting what we want and how we want it to work out that we miss the little prompts, we miss the little flows, and we're not on the wave. We're not flowing with the wave of the universe. Good or bad, it doesn't matter. We do it on all levels, and it's about getting on that wave. Yeah, I'm always doing great. Nicole? Hey, Amanda. Day off? It's Friday. Is it a day off, or are you sick? Or are you pretending you called in sick again? PJ day? Or is it let's go fishing day? Okay. Hey, Jason. How you going? Okay. People, I have another reading, and this time, one sec. Someone at the door. Be right back. Okay, I'm back, people. Better unmute the mic. Closed. What else are you going to bump into? I know it's that damn vintage TV my brother brought home. Dear God. Okay. Is he up yet? No, I don't think he's up. Otherwise, I'd be like, oh my God, they're noisy. Are they noisy or what? Okay, I've got another reading to give. People, pick a number between 1 and 17. And people, exchange of energies, feel free to donate. Okay, a little bit about everything helps. I need money for software. Okay, so let's see who's got it. He's got it. He's got it. A fresh haircut. So less is more, Amanda. See, I guess when you have a haircut, less is more. Okay, people want more. Sometimes less is more. Sometimes you need to have less money to prove to you this. So you have to learn how to be a better steward with it. And then when you get more money, you're like, suddenly. I remember I once I went from night shift to day shift, and I took a $300 pay cut, just over $350 pay cut. And then when I looked at my bills, did my budget. I went to the day shift, and what I was getting paid was $90 less than my budget. And so I had to redo my budget and have a look at things. And when I redid my budget and had a look at things, I learned where I was wasting money. And when I was wasting money, I cut that back. And so even though I had a pay cut, I ended up saving and having more money because it forced me to be a better steward of my finances. So less can be more. Keep having a guess, people. Keep having a guess. Cold coffee. Have another go, people. Have another go. Hey, Rivet. Come on, people. Come on, people. Come on. Okay, Nicole. 1 second to go. Pick a number between. 1 second. Okay, Nicole. Universe, what does Nicole need to be looking at today? Nicole, there's a little bit of testing happening with you. You know, the universe wants you to learn some stuff at the moment. Wants you to work on stuff, and what it wants you to do, there's some stuff that you're working on or stuff that you want to do. The universe is saying, zip it, stop telling the stuff that you're telling people at the moment. It's like, stop telling people all your stuff. Okay. Want you to work on it yourself. Work it out yourself. Stop asking everyone what's their opinion, what's their advice. At the moment, Nicole, the universe wants you to go within and wants you to exercise your right in your own self. Because it feels like there's too much talking. There's too much talking. Too much telling everyone, getting everyone's opinion. Don't worry about other people's opinion. When we do that, we just go from person to person, which sounds best, who's got the wisdom, and then we call it our support. Okay, it's okay to talk to people. That's fine. What it's getting at is too much. Then what happens is everyone else's ideas, everyone else's thoughts. We can lose ourselves in that. It's like those people. Oh, where do you want to go for dinner? Oh, I didn't care anywhere. Then you get there. Oh, I didn't feel like Chinese. Well, you should have said something before. Or you know what I mean? Watch out for that. Okay, Nicole. Big breath in. Big breath out. Okay. Just focus on that heart space. You get a lot of dense energy around your solar plexus, Nicole. Not cutting cords. Not cutting cords. Projecting. Something happens, Nicole, at the moment. Okay. And you think, hey, they did this. They did that. That wasn't cool. That upset me. Okay. When you get these feelings at the moment, stop worrying about the other person. What they did. This is the problem at the moment. I've got the mirror guardian. Something happens. Some people do something. You think about what they did, what she said, what they did. You need to bring it back to yourself in the moment, Nicole. How's the other person making you feel? Don't go to someone and go, hey, this happened, that happened. What do you reckon? I'm pissed off about it. Don't go and talk about it to anyone at the moment. This is for you. This is for you to go, okay, they did this. Whatever. Okay. But time to start looking at, I've got the mirror gun here. Time to start looking at how you're reacting to things is what the universe is asking you at the moment. This is where the lesson is. This is where the focus. This is about us knowing ourselves, tying up some loose ends. Okay. So something, you get triggered. When people piss you off, people go, the mirror guardian, that means they're a reflection of me. That means they're being an idiot. That means I'm an idiot. No. What they'll do is what they've done, the way you feel, they'll just trigger the way you feel about things. And this is where we have to look. We have to look about why are we getting triggered? Why do we feel the way I do? Because this shows us resistance. This shows us attachments. So the universe is asking you to bring everything back on yourself at the moment, Nicole. It's not the blame game. It's not the blame game at all. But when everything's external, we don't grow. We just end up going from one joy, one drama, one joy to the other. And that's it. When's my next, where's my next meal? Where's my next meal? Where's my next meal? You're jumping from meals to meals at the moment, emotionally with people. And the universe is calling out you, Nicole, saying, are you going to go within and start to understand? Or are you going to chase the external gratification of the next feeling, of the next thing? Get your blinds down. Who cares? And well, let's use this, Nicole. Okay. And how does that make you feel? They have what? What do they do to your cat? They have stored my cat. What have they done to your cat? Stealing your cat. Stealing your cat. They have stolen your cat. How do you know they've stolen your cat? Can you see the cat in the house? Are they cat lovers? Seems very peculiar. Um, well, it's hard, but sometimes then we got to keep our cats inside. We've got to have a cat run because the cat's just going to do what it is. The cat's just going to do. They hate cats. Okay, which is not good. But what are we going to do? That's not good. See, this is why we're going to take time to reflect. Are you eventually going to get another cat, and then that runs over their house, and it happens again? Are we going to tell everyone that they're just assholes? What changes did you make after they poisoned your first cat? Did you let your current cat know not to go over there because there's danger? It is what it is, Nicole. You can tell the cops till the cows come home. Doesn't matter. But if they're going to take out every cat that you get, are you going to keep buying cats and blaming them? I know it's a shitty situation. I'm not saying they're doing the right or the wrong thing. But you found that out with the first cat. What did you do to protect the second cat? because I've got cats. I love my cats. They're dear to me. I understand that. But if you live, have you got cameras? Have you started protecting yourself? Sometimes we've got to take measures. And have you? Don't get another cat. Why are you living there? Okay? But you need to take steps. Because when we don't take steps, then we go blame. You know, it's up to you to provide that safety for your animals. Okay? Because stuff happens. I mean, I've lived out in the country and I've had a lot of cats. A lot of them didn't survive come snake season. Okay? But there's things that you can be doing to protect yourself. Okay? You'll get through everything. The ball will keep rolling. It's unfortunate about your cat. That really sucks. But, one sec. But you've got to take accountability from your end, Nicole. You've got to take accountability. Why? I'm not blaming you. Yeah, they're shitty neighbors, right? But what can you learn? What can you do? What can you take steps to protect? You live next to people that obviously aren't friendly. How can you protect yourself? Otherwise, they'll do something else and you'll go, oh, now I'm worried about this. Now I'm worried about that. You might need to find home. You know, what if you need the best? You might need to find home for your pets, another home until you move or till you deal with them. That's what you got to work out. But, you know, the fire burns. We get too close to the fire, we're going to get burnt. Okay, we didn't know it was a fire. We didn't know we were close. We didn't know there was a fire there. It's not my fault. No, it's not. It's not the blame game. But then we're like, oh, wait a sec, there's a fire there. Ah, shit. Okay, then we're going to reassess things. You need to reassess things. You need to make changes. You need to take steps. You need to take actions, Nicole. We can call the coppers. They don't give a fuck. Unless they can give someone a fine, they don't give a fuck. Most of them. Okay. They're just the government militia. Okay. But you've got to. Now you know what the go is. You've got to protect your stuff. You've got to take all. You've got to be accountable for you and your household on that level, because you know what they're like. We can't just go, oh yeah, but they did this and blame them. It doesn't accomplish anything, Nicole. Okay. Well, you put one out on them first. It's the only thing you can do. But be careful, because if it's not justified, people can sue. Okay, I hope that's helped you, Nicole. But you need to be a service to yourself. Get that sorted. Okay, I hope that's helped you. And that was donated by... Candles. Hello, Candles. I got my cat here now. Hey, baby. And my cat's from the country, so it goes outside when it wants. And you know, when I first moved here, I'm like 15 meters from a freeway, 15 meters from a main road. Not a freeway, it's a main road. And my cat's never lived that close to a main road. It's lived near roads. Yeah, it worried me when I moved here, but I just had to make peace with my cat's going to do what it wants to do. Okay. Thank you, Nicole. Okay. Would anyone like to donate for a reading? Anyone? Anyone? Just want freebies? Just want freebies? My God, people. Okay. Freebies. Here's the freebies, people. Okay. Oh, Carmen, you're from New York. What do you reckon, people? Does New York get all the readings today? Okay, people, put a 1 in the comment section just once, and then I'll put you in the queue to do a run-out reading. Unless you'd like to donate for an extended reading. Okay, review. I don't even know what star. I don't even know how to use stars. But I guess it's an exchange of energies. Okay. What do you want? Rivet, what do you want? What do you desire? What do you want from the future? It seems look, we can take time out to deal with ourselves. we can take time to go within, but when we go within, and the go within consists of when's this coming, when's this coming, I just feel like you're stuck. You're stuck in the future. You're stuck in, hey, when this happens, when that happens, this will be good. This is what I want. This is what I desire. But I see no action. I see very little action. We've got all these things that we want, all these things that we dream about. Okay. But the battle with you at the moment remains inside your head. You're avoiding look, we can tell ourselves, we can go from reader to reader, until we hear the message that we want to hear. Oh, this is coming. No, that's only a potential timeline. Okay? That's a potential timeline. We get reads that tell us this is coming in the future, this is going to happen in the future. Okay? It's a probable timeline, which is always can change. But at the moment, you're going around and around in your head. When's this going to come? When's that going to play out? Okay? You're sitting back and waiting. It's like waiting for things to sort them out and going, oh, this is my experience. This is my growth. This is okay. When that happens, okay, you're waiting for everything to come to you. It's time. And you're telling yourself, oh, I just got to keep positive. I got to keep positive, keep smiling. It's all going to happen. That's it. I'm just going to believe. Okay, that's not going to happen. That's false light. Sometimes we get these odd things that, look, they're destined to happen. Okay? Certain things are destined to happen, regardless of how. Certain things converge, regardless of what we do. Okay? That's part of the. That's just part of it. But the main stuff, the growth, the moving forward, it just feels like, sometimes we got to let things unfold, but we can't be that inactive that we just sit waiting for things to unfold and not take a look at ourselves and not take a look at what we bring to the table. You're overanalyzing everything at the moment, overthinking things at the moment. And it's like there's a too hard basket. And everything that you're uncertain of, or anything that there's a fear there, you don't want to touch it. We'll do this. We'll do that. That's okay. Okay, but things are going to continue to go like this, on and off, until you step up and make changes. Decide to go into the driver's seat of life instead of being in the passenger seat. Okay? Circumstances, the way you're going about things, the way you're making the choices, the way you're avoiding stuff, circumstances dictate. The chaos dictates, the 3D dictates what you will experience because you've given it the driver's seat. Okay? You got to start taking accountability for what you bring to the table. Otherwise, you're going to stay inside your head. You're going to stay inside, overanalyzing. Okay? Something happens, you're going to make a hypothesis or justification or something like this all over the place. Like, oh, justify that. Oh, but I just believe in positive. Okay? You've got to get out of that. We just keep we blow smoke up our own ass to keep us in our comfort zones. You're going to move past those comfort zones. Otherwise, you're going to stay inside your head. It's hard to say. This battle is in your mind at the moment. This is like a lot of people. Your mind. You're telling yourself falsities to keep you in your comfort zones. I'll just say it how it is. You're telling yourself what you want to hear and justifying it to keep you in your comfort zones. And this is going to cause you stress. How long before you want to change things? The universe can only do so much. You need to bring some structure in. You need to bring a game plan in. There's no structure. There's no growth. You just curled yourself up in a ball. And go, when's this going to happen? Why is this happening? Is this going to work out? Do you want to get proactive? The universe is asking you, do you want to get proactive? Or do you want to just continue the cycle? Because all I've got here is cycles, not moving forward, avoidance. Your main card is the Hunter's card. This is inverted. Track down your fears and your desires. Desires is what we want. Fears is what stops us from reaching those. And the two cards underneath, you're inside your head. That's inverted. Telling yourself all sorts of stuff. And the card inverted under that is stand up and fight. You're not standing up and fight for what you want. You're waiting to happen. I had to say, love, but this is victim mentality. It's part of the chaos of the world that we live in. And we've got to break that cycle. Until we do, we go around looking for people. Oh, when's that going to happen? When's this going to happen? When's that going to happen? When's change happening? When's the universe bringing me this? When's the universe bringing me that? And when people start pulling cards saying, oh, this is coming and that's coming and this is coming. They just blow smoke up our ass. You're sure there's probable timelines where that's going to happen. But you need to make some changes. Okay? Bottom chakras are all over the place. I hope you know what chakras are. Start with alignment, start with the clearing. Okay? It's hard. I'm trying to work out how to tell you what you need to do, but you need to take steps and you need to find that out for yourself. Okay, this is just a little shake-up call by the universe saying, come on. Okay? I hope that's helped you. But here's the underlying energy. If you choose to make changes, his prosperity lies ahead. But if we don't stand up and fight, and we let fear dictate, you're just going to stay inside your head. Make the changes, Ruve. Be the change that you need to make. No one else can do it for you except for you. Okay? This is all of us. I hope that's helped you. I hope that's assisted you. Okay. Man, PT Cruise has come out with a V8, and man, I'd get one. Sort of hot roddy, but I guess you put a turbo on it, but it just doesn't sound the same. Okay. Let me just double check. Where's Cindy? Cindy. I haven't seen her this morning. Thank you, Cindy. Okay. Amanda. What are you avoiding, Amanda? I see avoidance here. You've talked yourself into something. You've justified something in your mind. You've justified it. You've justified your actions. Okay? This has cut you off from perspective. There's something you're going through at the moment, and you've told yourself how it is, Amanda. But the universe is saying, look, the universe is saying, get out of your head and get your head out. Yep. Yeah. There's a comfort zone that you've chased. Don't know what it's about. The message is you reap what you sow. And you're blinded by biases inverted. Look closely to any major things that are going on and what you've told yourself. There's something you're missing, Amanda. Okay? This is the lessons. It'll come by and reveal itself. It'll reveal itself. Won't be the outcome that you want because you've created this outcome. Well, not that you've created the outcome. Well, yes and no. But yeah. Something you're not seeing. Why? Because you've got an attachment to an outcome somewhere. Have a look at what outcomes you're attached to. And then re-look about the way you're going about things at the moment, Amanda. Otherwise, this lesson will come around again. Why have you gone about it? Because there's this mask. You're still wearing a mask. Still hiding behind a mask. Afraid to show, to let the real self come out. And speak from the throat, speak from the heart. You need to speak from the heart. You need to speak your truth at the moment. But you're worried about what other people think around you. This is going to have consequences further down the line. So it's not easy for you. It's not easy. It's not easy for everyone. We get those little bits, but at the moment, okay. So really have a look at what you want, because I just feel that you've created a scenario in your head. You've created scenarios, and they're not all true. You don't know. But you need to do this for you. You need to speak up. You need to stop justifying anything. You need to show the real you. Take off the mask and be real at the moment. Okay? I hope this helped you, Amanda. Brianna. Yeah. Well, attached out. I'm just going to think, yeah. What about those poor fishes on the end of your bloody rod? Yeah. They get attached. And then you attach something to them. See? Can't you see the cycle? Attachment, attachment, attachment. You put a... Maybe I should have done that in the first place, just gone to a fishing analogy. Then you would have been like, yep, boom, got it, done. Let's go. Okay, Brianna. Brianna. For you at the moment, you need to nurture yourself. Okay, let me rephrase that. You need to have hard words with yourself. Okay, so there's some stuff that you need to change, and no one can change it for you. Until you start honoring yourself. I mean, there's things that you recognize, and the universe is just screaming out, going, Brianna, you need to change this. You need to change this. You need to change this. You're stuck in cycles. Like a lot of people. We're all stuck in some cycle somewhere. But at the moment, I've got that we just chase feelings. Whether it be food, sex, TV, whatever. What's the next thing? I need a glass of water. I need to watch Netflix. I need to check my social media. Something, just one distraction to another to feed us. Something that make us feel that little bit good for a little while. And then it's the next thing. Okay, the universe is asking you to look at your patterns. But more than us, it's saying, do you love yourself enough to give yourself that nurturing, to mother yourself, and start telling yourself, okay, this ain't going to change until I start taking better care of my needs. Okay, we get stuck in these patterns. I get stuck in these patterns. We all get stuck in these patterns. The universe is saying this pattern shameless sensuality, want. This is something that you're using as a crutch. So you make that choice, it's not going to change. And the universe is saying, come on. Accountability, Brianna. Accountability. Accountability. We just go looking for the next thing, the next fix. Everyone does it. Everyone's a drug addict to a degree on that level. Not everyone, but just about everyone. We just go chasing feelings. That bit of gratification and just that, you know, it's, you know, like when you go to the toilet, you know, you're busting to go to the toilet, you're like, okay, yeah, that's good. Or that, we have that cup of coffee, and it's just like, oh yeah, that hits the spot. But then it's the next thing. So I need this, I need that, I need this, I need that, and we just get caught in following these needs. But I got a queen bee, queen of bee, which is about nurture, which is about respect, which is about love. And this is what you need to bring into yourself. You need to bring that love into yourself. You need to bring it all into yourself and make a choice. Otherwise, you're going to, you've already entrapped yourself. This is how we grow. This is how we move forward. This is the message the universe has given me. I hope that's helped you, Brianna. This is one thing that we all battle with ourselves, everyone. Everyone. Okay, so see, I'm feeling a lot of external. External, always in the mind, always in judgment. Judgment on self, judgment on others, judges of the situation. And you're cutting yourself off. I really feel radical acceptance. Something that you need radical acceptance in at the moment. See? Everything is exactly how it should be. Everything, gratitude. Accept everything for what it is in your life right now. It's how it's meant to be. It's exactly how it's meant to be. Start letting go. Because you're so caught up in everything that your perception is all out of whack. You've cut yourself off from what the universe wants to help you with. And in the moment where everything is unfolding, you're not present. You're always somewhere else in your head, trying to run scenarios. Clear it out, Sue. Clear it out. Start again. Okay? Clear it out and start again. Big breath in. See? Big breath in. And release. Release all your fears. Release all your worries. Just breathe it out. It feels like you're carrying everything around to the point where you're like, you've created so much burden around yourself. You've just taken on, feels like you're taking on all the world's crap, all everyone's crap, people's burdens. I've got to do this, I've got to do that. We all got to do shit. And we keep looking at it as a burden, then we live in burden. It's just stuff. It's just doing stuff. We need to do stuff. Stuff is part of our life. You know? It feels like I'm getting recognition. You want recognition. You want to be seen. You want to be heard. You want people to understand. You want people to know. But it's about you knowing, you understanding at the moment. We interact, we love, we work with others, we help others, we're compassionate, we're kind. But when that becomes a burden, or then we have the expectations on other people, then they're in control of how we feel. Time to you're so many steps, it feels like you're so many steps ahead of whatever's going on around you that when an opportunity or something comes up that you're able to interact or heal, or the universe wants you to flow that way, is giving you your prompts, you've already got your mind made up because you're already 3 steps ahead. You've already had the conversation in your head, and you're like, you got to learn what it is to be present. So work on that, because you're anywhere else, you're somewhere else than where you should be. The universe wants you to strip it back because you're putting all this, you're taking on all these things and got all these stories happening at the moment, and it's just creating this big burden around you that's pushing you further and further and further away from what you want. It's time to let go and come back into the present moment. Stop carrying around the baggage. Okay? Get some sage, do some clearing, clear your house. I'm getting a heaviness, Sue. I'm getting a heaviness around you. Do some clearing. Okay? Come present in the moment. Only worry about people's bullshit when they're in front of you and you have to actually deal with it. If you find yourself by your own thinking about it, tell yourself, okay? Because it's supposed to be a time of healing for you. It's a time of healing for everyone. Stuff's coming up. You can feed the stuff that's coming up or saying, okay, what do I need? It comes up, cause resistance. So we can go, hey, look, I need to heal that. I need to deal with that. I need to let go of that. People are like, oh, but it's come up, so I got to think about it. No, we're gonna let go of it. We're gonna detach from it. We're gonna work out where the attachment is, and then release it. And then when we learn to detach from certain things or certain people, when we start to release it, then other stuff that we're holding on to will fall away because it falls under the same category. We don't have to heal everything. You need to start healing. So you need to start healing. That starts with being present and getting out of your head. Okay, I hope this helped you, Sue. I hope this helps you, love. Everything is coming up for everyone at the moment. That's all good. It is what it is. Annette, are you still there? Oh, Alison. I said Annette. My God. Okay, people, if you have not had a reading, put a 1 in the comments section. People do it again because it's all moved up. And I'm doing 1 carders. I'll do 2 carders. 1 carders, 2 carders. Benny, Benny, Benny. Penny. Have you experienced a miracle, Penny? Have you experienced a Penny? Have you experienced you experienced a miracle? Have you observed any miracles? You know, the miracles is the universe reminding us things aren't always how we think they are. Things don't always work how we think things work, how we think things should work. When a miracle happens, it's just the universe saying, it's not what you think. You think it's this way and it has to be that way. And the universe is going, no, it can be any way we want. Okay? There's a thought form you're stuck in at the moment. Penny. Okay? There's something you got worked out. Time to detach from it. Because the universe is just trying to show you something. This is something that you've got worked out and you've justified it in your mind. And the universe is going, no, not how it works. Don't know what it is. But you know how to find these things out. Undeserving villain. Inverted. It's your first card. undeserving villain is someone who's, well, when it's around the right way, it'd be someone's giving you information that benefits them, not out of malice, but they're giving information that will work best for them in their circumstances for you. So at the moment, there's a choice that you're making or something that you're thinking about, and you're telling, I do this too. You're telling yourself basically what you want to hear. So it makes things easy for you. And there's a perspective that you're not seeing. We'll do it. Okay, so just a friendly reminder from the universe. Okay, I hope it's helped. Who's next? Penny. Penny was the only one. Was Penny the last one? Brenda, are you still there? Then I'll get Alison. Shucks. Thanks, Penny. Penny. Not Penny. Alison. Alison. There's something you, Brenda. Sorry, Brenda. Brenda. There's something you've been avoiding. Not avoiding. Sometimes we're not aware of these things. Okay. This is part of the ego. This will be something that you don't look at. There's a behavior, there's a pattern that the universe is calling out. Will you'll follow a certain choice route or a certain action, or just keep something along and you just go, oh no, I'm like that. I just don't like that. I just don't want to deal with anything like that. The problem is there's some choices that you're making that seems to be an avoidance mechanism, and this is having like the ripple in the pond is having a big effect on what's happening in your life at the moment. Okay, it's just something that you would see as little or non-eventful. Okay, just one of our little habits, just one of our little patterns, Brenda. And you're aware of it to a certain degree, but you don't want to have a look at it. Okay, the universe is asking me to ask you, no, wait a sec. I'm asking you as a messenger to have a look at it, Brenda. Okay, just have a look at it. Because this is going to affect things in the future. Probably not the way you want it to go, but this is just one of the things that we've got to get on top of sometimes, Brenda. The universe is just asking you to have a look. You should be able to find it, which means you're going to have to dig deep. You're going to have to be curious. Okay? This could Could be a strength or a weakness. It depends on, so we might perceive it as a strength. You might perceive it as one of your strengths. But it's actually shutting down other stuff in your life, potential probabilities from coming through. And it's only a little thing. This is why we overlook these things, but sometimes these little things can turn into a big thing. Okay? I hope that's helped you. Hey, Caroline. Okay. Alison. It's okay, Alison. This is all part of it. You know, when we go through these, when we go through the lessons, we go through the learning, we go through the experience, we go through everything. Yeah, it feels lonely. It feels like sometimes we talk to people and they don't understand. They don't see us. They don't understand how we feel. But that's okay. You're in a process at the moment, Alison. This is part of the process. There's nothing wrong with you. Okay? But you need to dig deeper. This is for you to experience. This is for you to understand at the moment. This is what happens when we explore who we are. We try to get to the bottom of things. Can get very lonely. Because people are doing their own thing. They don't always understand. They don't always see it. They have their own beliefs, their own ways of doing things. Right, wrong, doesn't matter. There's nothing to do with it. Okay? Because everyone has to work it out for themselves in their own way. When people are ready in the right perspective to hear certain information, then it'll make sense to them. When they're not in the right perspective, man, I can play something on for a YouTuber. And if you're willing to hear it, it will solve all the bullshit problems that you have, that we all have. But if you're not in a position to receive it, if you're not at the level to understand it or perceive it, it's a waste of time. It's not a waste of time, but it's just, you got to be ready. And part of this loneliness, there's a bit of emptiness, there's a bit of loneliness in this walk, Alison. We feel a million miles away. We feel like we're losing contact with people. We feel like people aren't understanding us. We feel like people don't resonate with us. That's because we're experiencing our perspective. We're experiencing what we need to for us, not for them. They get their own shit. Everyone's got their own shit. Sometimes it feels lonely. Sometimes it feels draining. Sometimes we just want we want someone to put our arms around, and there's no one there. That's okay. But you're not alone, Alison. We can focus on them. It comes in. We're only human. It comes in. And we focus on it. And we feel a bit sad, wishing things would be different. But then we shift our focus. Okay? We don't feed it. But we do get those periods, Alison, when I get those periods too. Me? Yes, I would like to have someone, but I really couldn't give a rat's ass. I don't want someone for the sake of having someone. I mean, with what I'm working on at the moment and what I'm going through, I'm stripping myself back, Alison. Stripping myself back from attachments, from ego, from identity. Stripping myself back from how I feel, how I think the universe should work. I'm letting go. I'm detaching from all of it. When you start, you know, and the more I let go, the harder it is, because I look around at other people and see what they cling to, see what they attach to. I mean, even love. Love is a projection. When people go, "Oh, I want to fall in love," what is this? I was watching something and they said, "I want." I interviewed all these girls and they were talking about what they're looking for in a man, and it said, "I want a best friend." They basically said, "I want a best friend that's going to rock my world." Basically, they said, "I want a best friend that I can lust after, and that can satisfy me." You know, go and satisfy yourself. You know, external, external, external. But we have to work through these things ourselves. We have to sort through these things ourselves. How do we find the right one when we don't even know who we are? When we haven't explored ourselves, Alison? Have we stripped ourselves back to the point where we know what's projection, we know what's desire, we know what's attachment? I see people all the time, they'll get into a relationship, "Oh, that didn't work out." Why? Because they're not looking for love. Because they don't know what love looks like, because they've never found it in themselves. They're looking for attachments and feelings. How are they going to? Someone's going to make them feel. Might as well go and get a piece of cheesecake. Has the same effect, probably in different chakras. But we all go through that. Honey, the PayPal link, I'll get it up for you. I hope this helped you, Alison. It's just one of those things that we've got to work through. And the more we understand ourselves, it still comes back and forward, and we get like that. Okay? But that's okay. We're human. We're human, Alison. We feel like that sometimes. Then we brush ourselves off and we move on. Okay, was that it, Alison? Annette, are you still there? And now, do you want to know how things are going to turn out? You know when you get there. I know you have a real question. Okay, but it's something you're not dealing with properly. There's something that you need to take authority over. You need to take steps towards. The anxiety, the stress that you're going through at the moment is come from inaction from your behalf. Actions have consequences. There's an old saying, luck favours the prepared. Luck favours the prepared. We'll connect with it. Ask it who it is, or tell it to leave. You're sitting on in bed. You're all capable of connecting with it. Asking who it is, asking it to reveal itself. Set up your protection, surge your room, take authority. Okay, see you, Alison. Okay, 1 second. Could be. Now I've had a few pets, and hey, Tracy. And I'm in bed by myself, right? And my door's closed. And sometimes and I'm still awake. I'm not asleep. I'm not half asleep. And I think one of my cats has jumped up on my bed and walked across my bed and laid down. And then I'm like, wait a second, turn the light on. There's no cat in my room. But I have a lot of cats that I love. Yeah, and sometimes they come to say hello. Astral cats. You know? I get that all the time. What, people are the only ghosts? Man, get on the internet. There's heaps of footage of cats walking along and then a ghost cat behind them, probably still hanging out with them, going, "Oh, where are you going?" Probably don't even know they're dead. But yeah, that's okay. Hey, Trace. I hope that's helped you. Okay, here we go. Honey, are you there, gorgeous? Protecting you, cat. We're the cat. We're the cat's servants. You're supposed to be protecting her. She might need passing over. You still there, honey? Okay. No dramas. Okay. Okay, you're here. Well, you should feel that on your bed. Ghost of a German Shepherd jumping up. I always get cats. I always feel my cats. And it's happened enough times that I know it's, I can feel it jump on the bed. And I can, it's jumped on the bed. That's all there is. I know what it's like when the cats jump on the bed. When the door's closed, there's no other cat in the room. Because I'm like, wait a sec, it's my cat in the room. Turn the lamp on next to me. Oh, okay. Because if it was a cat in my room, it'd still be looking at me going, are you going to move your legs? They're in my spot. No, that's okay. I'm just about to go. Trace. Been on for 2 hours. I've got some stuff to do. I'm going to go and visit a client. Okay. Honey pots. Are you there? You still there? Okay, honey. Can I just get you to take a big breath in and a big breath out? Just focus on that heart space. Just do it a few times. Look, I'm getting it. There needs to be some moving forward on your behalf at the moment. Okay? There needs to be some action. Okay? Too much. You've got dreams. You've got things you want to do. You've got these ideas about this is how I want to think. I want things to be. Okay? But you feel stagnant. You feel like you're not moving. Things aren't progressing the way you'd hope for. Okay? You've started to open your mind to the way things works, the mystery of the universe. That's all there. But you're waiting it to happen to you. This is the resistance that I'm feeling. Okay, you're waiting things to happen to you. Okay, we're going to switch that around, honey. It's about you happening to things. It's about you've got to flow. And to flow, you need to make effort. We don't just sit there and float and wait to float. We can steer a bit. Okay, the universe needs you to exercise your right to steer. Okay, you're trying to connect in your head, but there's still too much chatter. There's still too much chatter. I'm getting chatter. I'm getting pressure. I'm getting the third eye is trying to do its work. But what happens is that the universe wants you to create that stillness where you can quiet your mind. This is why we go into meditation. Is to create that stillness in our mind, to clear that mind. Because if we can't create that stillness where we can sit there and not think, we can't create that clarity, that empty space, everything else, that's the foundation for anything to do with spirituality or enlightenment, whatever you want to call it. All they're different things. Okay? If you can't create that free space, we've got to give it opportunity, because there's stuff trying to come through. Your higher self, the universe, whatever you want to call it, is trying to speak to you. But there's not enough stillness. There's not enough time spent. You're too up here, running scenarios, thinking about things are going to be. And there's confusion comes in. Confusion comes in, like, what do I do? I don't know what I'm doing. How do I go about this? We all get this. Do you know what you should do? Don't fucking worry about it. We're going to step back. It'll come to us. We create that space. If you create that space now, it'll drop in. But at the moment, all the answers are coming to you, but it's a needle in a haystack. And most people can't tell the difference between the flow of the universe and the flow of their ego. They can only find out when they get the results. When they get the test bags from the doctor. What are my results? But that connection is there. Okay? But you've got to create that stillness. And you're ignoring yourself. There seems to be a lot getting ignored. Because the first card I've got for you is your main card is, I've got the High Priestess. Okay? This is about the connection, the mystery, the psychic, all that garbage. It's not garbage. It just is what it is. Okay? Understanding the mysteries. You understand the mystery of how things work. Well, you're starting to open up to that. Okay? But the problem is you're not listening. Your intuition's talking to you. The universe is talking to you. Your ego's talking to you. Ego's winning at the moment. Okay? Because you're not creating enough still space to start to tune in to the other voices. Okay? And the bottom card I've got is inverted. Take charge with authority and get moving. The universe is asking you to move. Let's put time and effort into this. But you're so worried about outcomes, how things are going to look, how you want things to be, that you're caught up in overanalyzing, overthinking, You're caught up in your intellect, trying to work everything out. And the universe is just saying, just drop it. Create that clear space and start to tune in. For you, it's about becoming present in the moment, creating that still space. Okay? For you, it's about trying to get past the analytical mind at the moment, honey. Which is hard. Because the intellect and the analytical mind has been running the show. They don't want to let go. That's why so many people struggle. They go chasing abilities, but they never learn how to detach from their analytical mind, probably from their ego. They just create attachments to other things. You know, all the attachments, the neurons, run the show. This is about you detaching, creating that spare space. Because the moment you're in reaction mode, you're just reacting to things. And the universe wants you to get out of reaction mode. I want you to move into that self-mastery. I want you to understand. And it doesn't come by doing 100 courses. I'm going to learn this, I'm going to learn that. There's nothing wrong with learning those stuff. You want to do a modality, you want to do this, you want to do that. That's all fine. You do whatever you want. That's okay. But creating that space, that clear space, and exploring that clear space is what the universe is asking for you to do. And that takes effort. Okay? It's about stripping away the layers of oneself. Okay? Then we start to see our attachments. So someone comes up to you at the moment and that you get triggered. Okay. If you get triggered, if someone triggers you, okay, you have there's an attachment. We have to find out what our attachment is. Why do we act that way? Why do we get triggered? It's because we're still attached to something, whether it's to do with them or how we feel about what happened or whatever you want to call it. There's an attachment somewhere. We could be attached to an outcome. We could be attached to an old past trauma. But there'll be an attachment. We could be attached to the way people think. We could be, like most of us, most people are attached to how they think they should treat it. Most people are attached to their identity. That's where 90% of triggers come from. People being attached to their identity, which is our ego, which is our perception of who we think we are and what we think we deserve. So it's time to create that space. It's time to start moving forward. Perfect for this reading, moving forward. I've got all these 3 cards inverted. Brilliant. Neutral, be neutral. Stand up and fight. Unlock the magic within. Why are they all inverted? Because this is all internal for you at the moment. Okay, this is how we unlock the magic within. As we stand up and we start to strip away our attachments, we create that clear space and we start to look at all our triggers. And we're going to be neutral, because if we're neutral, because when we're not neutral, the ego's in control. Because we're taking the ego's been the CEO of our identity, of who we are. The ego's been in charge, and it's not going to give up without a fight. That's why we're going to be neutral when we disband it. Because when we can disband it, then we can start to flow. We can start to flow with the universe. When the ego's in charge, the ego wants to manifest. Sorry. When the ego's in charge, we try to make the universe our bitch. This is how I want things to work. I want to manifest this. We move out of the ego and our identity, then we can truly move in with one and start to flow with the universe. Start to be a part of it. Start to flow with its majesty in the ecosystem. You know? Do you want to be... We've all seen Avatar. Okay? The people that land and start mining. That's what people... This is the two types of people in spirituality. Is ones that want to mine. I want the universe to give me this. I want things to be like this. And I'm going to use my gifts and my tools to do it. And there's the other ones that are like, no, let's become one with nature. Let's strip it back. Let's strip away all the crap and go and find ourselves in that harmony with the universe. Okay? It's up to you. But you're going to create that clear space, honey. You create that clear space and just work on it. It's going to take time. It's going to take effort, but there's more listening. There's that more of that soft, quiet listening that you have to do to yourself, and you have to start understanding what's you, what's your higher self, what's the universe, what's your ego. And you're not always going to get it. Okay? You're going to lead yourself astray. It's just part of the journey. Okay? But get out of that head. Start moving on it. And you'll get there. You'll get these beautiful cards. These cards are all just designed for growth. For someone who's ready to have a look and go, okay, I need to have a look. I want to find myself. I want to know the truth. You go and find that truth, honey. Okay? Start creating that clear space and take charge of your growth. Okay? Not by force, just accountability. I hope that's helped you. What's your underlying energy is luck is on your side. Happy, happy, happy. Joy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy, joy. Happy, happy, joy. Okay, let me just check something. You're welcome, honey pots. Honey pots. That's cool, man. That's cool. Okay, I just need to just log in and check. Hey, bro, are you watching the show? Okay. Well, there's no point in me putting up on screen. Can you make me a coffee then? Okay. No worries. What have we got next? I'll just check for donations. Okay, here's the okay. Just before I go, I've got no more donations. Thank you, Honeypots, for the donation. Who's left? Teresa, and was there someone else who needs a card? Blessed are you, brother, my brother. Oh. See, that's the moments we chase. We don't watch out people. We get chasing those moments. We go from one to the other. We go from the fridge to the TV. I love to go shopping. Oh, shopping. Fruit and veg and food. I don't go to crystal shops much anymore because I walk in there and go, I don't need nothing. I get all my incense online. Deborah. Deborah, look, you've closed yourself off about something. Is being right worth it? Does it matter? What has happened has happened. What is done is done. Yes, you are right. Okay? But if your whole stance, things have, we don't always see, something happens to us, we don't see the whole perspective around it. Okay? Your perception is out somewhere. Why? Because you're attached to I was right. That's your attachment. I was right. That was wrong. I'm right. And now there's something you're not seeing because you've closed yourself off with an attachment. You're now attached to I was right. I was right. I'm right. I'm right. But now you're not seeing things for what they are. And this is closing down your heart. This is closing down your heart space. You need to shift your perception. It's not about what's right or wrong. It's about what is. It's about understanding. It's about opening up, Deborah. It's about seeing things for what they are and understanding. You're closing yourself off by hanging on to the fact that you're right. And the universe is saying, this is shutting you down. This is closing your heart. I want you to take a reevaluation and have a look at the bigger picture of things. Okay? I hope that's helped you. Is that it? Teresa, you still there? You still there, Teresa? Are you? Okay, Teresa. Very similar to the last reading, Teresa. You've got to collect, you're attached to being right about something at the moment. Very simple. Slightly different. Okay? Because you're right about something and you've gone into the victim mentality. You sort of stepped into the victim mentality, Teresa, which is disempowering. You've disempowered yourself. Be that it is may, what has happened has happened. And the universe is saying, you have more power than you can see. But as long as you focus your power, your energy on the fact that you were right, you're going to miss what's going on. It's going to close your heart, but the universe is asking you to go about this differently. It's not about who's right. It's not about who's wrong. It's about what is. As soon as we're connected, we're attached to the fact that, yeah, I was right. They pissed me off. We fail to see things. We fail. We close down our perspective. We narrow our perspective. We don't see things. If there's something else, this is about you empowering yourself. Because this can teach you that it's not about being right or wrong. Teresa, it's about what is. Okay? It's about what is. What is? Right or wrong? What do we learn? We were right. Don't learn anything. Look closer. There's something to be seen. There's something to be learned. There's more than meets the eye. It could be about, but you need to move in a new direction. You're stuck in, you've got to Got the blinkers on. The universe wants you to have a deeper look because there's something here for you to learn. Okay, I hope that's helped you. Nicola. Nicola, at the moment I got 3 cards for you. Okay, inverted, be the knight, be brave and honest. Okay, these cards are all about, as long as you hold on to the past, Nicola, and focus on the past, you're so worried about the past, and you're so hanging on to the past that you can't see things for what they are. This is going to affect the way you move forward. You need to be honest to yourself. What did you bring to the table? What was your part to play? You need to go inside and look at yourself. Okay, because you're hanging on to hurts of the past and it's eating you away and it's stopping you from moving truly forward. It's creating a heaviness. It's creating a heaviness around you. The whole front. From the neck, from all your chakras are out of line. Your energetics are all over the place. That's because you're holding on to the past and you're playing the blame game with something. The universe is saying move in another direction. It's inverted. It's saying you're not moving in another direction. It says you're not being honest to yourself. It says you're not releasing the old. 3 things that you're not doing. Do you need? What do you want to do? You want to hold on to that? Hold on to the pain? Hold on to the baggage? It's got to be better than that. There's got to be more to it than that. There's got to be a better life for you. This is, at the moment, these 3 cards are where they are. This is self-entrapment. This is, I have imprisoned myself in the past. Why would anyone want to imprison themselves at the past? Well, why? Because we won't let go of what has happened. How dare that happen to me, those bastards, that arsehole. Get over it. Why? I'm not saying that lightly, Nicole. Like, just get over it. We all need to get over those things. Otherwise, we can't move forward. And it's about moving forward. Well, then why is something still coming up? Be brave and honest, that's inverted. It means you're still playing the blame game. There's still an attachment there, Nicole. Still an attachment that you haven't dealt with. You might have to go and get some help to have a look at this. There's still an attachment there and it's come up. So please get some help. Talk it through with someone. I don't know what your level of stuff is, but it still controls your thought patterns. The way you go about things. That's what it's saying. And it's stopping you from truly healing at the moment. Go and do the healing. Bring in the time of healing. And deal with this stuff so we can move through fresh. Move through beautifully. Move through powerfully. Okay? I hope that's helped you. Okay, thank you. I've been on for a bit. So people, have a good time. Thank you for coming for the show, supporting the show. Have a good day, and I will don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. You don't have to share anymore. Thank you for Cindy, Steffi, for your donations. Have a beautiful day, people, and I will see you next time I'm looking at you. Bye.